Here you can see I'm just installing my Python software. This Python is the official website. I just click over here. Can you see now this is the 3.12.6. I just downloaded it here in my local machine. Once it is downloaded, I can install in my PC or laptop. If it is Windows 11, so I can see this Windows 11 is most compatible for my Python official software. So I'm going to upgrade this software. This is going to set up my progress. Whatever progress will be there, it will be showing here. You can install or this keep processing for this purpose, where I'm going to install this software, right? So once it is done, it will throw this error that this is the particular software installed. The software installed in my local machine. All right. So this is the part where I can show this value, where I can see this is the particular installation part. So once it is successfully installed in my PC, I can go for testing of my YOLO version 7 or YOLO version 11 or YOLO version 10. So first I will demonstrate the YOLO version 7 and 10, then I will move to YOLO version 11. Now I'm going to run this CMT. This CMT is just extracting this folder. I'll upload this folder in the next link, below link, comment section, and then I can extract in my local D drive. You can see in this YOLO7 I am having this requirement text document. I need to install all these prerequisite files. These prerequisite library will be installed at backend. So I'm going to extract all these files. So I'm going to extract all, but this is going to locate my D drive. So I'm going to create a new folder inside the D drive, and then finally I'm going to install this YOLO version 7 in my folder. So can you see, if you see that in my D drive, this new folder is just extracted this folder, entire D detection, requirement, everything. Now I'm going to open my CMD prompt. Inside the CMD, I'm going to run particular command here. This command will be there for particular installation. So first I'm going to install pip install and then R and then requirements.txt. This requirements.txt will install all the necessary files, necessary prerequisite library where we have installed, which we require to run our YOLO version 7, version 10 or version 11
Check that
respectively.
your computer is connected to the internet, as the installation process
this is also showing all my values. So here I can see this is showing all the values. This is showing the respective downloading section. All the necessary prerequisite files are being downloaded here. Now I just have this YOLO7 ONX. This is just, can you see, this will show like this one, this new folder, and this Python will be there, Python 7 YOLO7, because I am just inside this respective folder. Now I'm going to open CMD part again, because this YOLO7 version is there, and inside this new YOLO7 Python I'm going to run my Python file. This Python library is just called detection. So I'm going to run my python detection.py, and then I'm going to initiate all the weights which I have extracted from YOLO version 7. So this YOLOv7 dot onnx will consist all the respective weights. Now I'm going to take the resource. What is the location of the resource? The location is data oblique videos oblique roads. So this road.mp4 will be location, will be video on which I am going to test. If you can see this, by hitting enter, it's just testing or analyzing all the buses, person, truck, car, video, motorbike. And can you see the numbers? These are confidence, where I can see the confidence of my my prediction where we are going to predict all these files. If they are predicting identical item, so showing respective confidence as well. So now you can see this is the YOLO version 10. I can extract this file, and again make sure I'm extracting in the respective folder here. So now I'm going to extract this YOLOv7 inside this D drive. I'm going to extract this part. I'm going to select this folder where I can extract YOLO version 7. So now I'm going to name it something YOLO version 10, where I'm going to extract all the necessary files. Now you can browse and extract the respective folders. Can you see this is also consisting data, production and requirements. So by hitting on CMD, just clicking, switching to this command prompt here, I can rewrite the next value also. So what is the next command I can run? The next command is pip install r requirements dot txt. This requirement.txt for YOLO version 10. So previously I had installed for YOLO version 7. Now I'm going to install for YOLO version 10. The process is same. You can go for YOLO version 11 in the same way. But these are all prerequisites. Do not skip this video, otherwise your next step won't execute. This system will look like this one. So now I'm going to switch this CMD prompt domain, or you can write the CLS as well, so that you can clear your screen. And it will look from the fresh part here. Now I'm going to run Python space detection. This is going to detect my resource file detect.py, because this code is consisting all the necessary files. What is the model? See, the model is YOLOv10, and can you see this is the n model. So I'm going to store n.onnx, and then I'm going to provide the following code
dash source.
Now I'm going to provide the dash source. This would be minus source. Data, and what is the source here? JPG. I can provide here the source as well. So can you see this is showing the show more option? I can click on the open with. So this would be the properties, and I can see this is the data oblique images oblique horses. So I'm going to copy this name here so that I do not have typo error. So I'm going to copy entire address here from this place properties pane, and now I'm going to paste in here in the source part. Now I'm going to paste it here. Do not forget to provide slash in between all the hierarchy. So I'm having first hierarchy data, next hierarchy is images, and then horses here. I'm going to provide this JPG because the format of our image is JPG. If I click here, can you see it's showing all the images folder, all the predicted part here. So this is the predicted part, and this is the final output, and all the confidence are also showing here. You can press U to come back here. So this would be the shortcut if you do not want to test further. So I'm going to remove this source now. Now I'm going to check the videos part. Now in the same location, all the videos are located. So if I go back here inside the video YOLO version 10 folder, data inside the video, I can see the road. So I can click on this video and the road.mp4. So let's check what is the extension of this video. So this would be the properties, and this would be the .mp4. So I'm going to click on this .mp4 so that I can go for the testing part. What is the quality, what is the output, what is the proficiency here, right? If you are checking for the video, make sure you are giving correct code. All the codes are giving correct output. So make sure you have provided the correct address here. You have provided the correct part. So this is videos, not video. So can you see inside this running video, I can detect truck, buses, car, person. In the same video, multiple objects are showing here, but you can see some objects are missing. It's not detecting all the objects, although it's showing very perfect accuracy, but it's not going to detect all the objects which is showing inside this video. This kind be the true false value, this kind might be the false positive value, but make sure you are not going to display all the videos here. So here it's showing all the persons, car, truck, and all the objects are showing here. Now what's the next part here? The next, I'm going to jump to cmd command prompt again, so that I can test another part as well. Now inside this Python, I'm going to detection, perform the Python detection.py, and inside this Python, I'm going to perform the model. This model will consist all the necessary weights. Now I'm going to check YOLO version 10, YOLO version 10, and then n model and .onnx, and then source. What is the source here? This source will be 0. So what is the 0 here? This 0 means I want to open my webcam. So this is the webcam. This will open my webcam where I can leverage all my live video, live streaming. If you want to create or deploy some CCTV kind of object or that kind of project you want to create, so you can enable your live video here, which is the current output, which is the current device you have implemented. Maybe you have connected with the external output. Can you see this is showing my current output, current live video. This is showing person. So if you can see, this is showing watches as well, which is showing right behind me. And if I can show my hand, so this is showing all my hands here. So if it is not predicting my rings, so that's again the false positive. Also it must predict, it might have print my hands also. It's not predicting that hands. So let's see what kind of object. This is my external webcam. It's also predicting chair. So the quality of this version is again very clear. You can see this is showing all the persons, 93-95%. It's showing my TV monitor, it's showing my laptop, it's showing my entire objects in my PC. It's showing all the other portals, bottles which are located here. It's showing, is it recognizing or predicting doors? No, it's not predicting. Is it predicting the labs, my AC? It's showing bad. Yes, it's not predicting AC part here. Can you see this is showing, is it showing the gate or doors? No, it's showing very good accuracy, but it's not showing very accurate accuracy. Okay, so that's it from my side. Thank you.
Now, let's dive right into the next topic, which is YOLO11 format. We are going to analyze actual images from where we can predict certain objects here. So this is the official website of ultralytics.com, and if you go to the next tab, I can show this is the COCOMA versus Tensor RT10 FP16 performance of all the YOLO versions. Here you can see the YOLO versions 11 and all the versions are showing here. So as compared to other versions, YOLO 11 is more good and more efficient here. So I would like to see what kind of performance we can analyze over the YOLO in order to detect any images. So we can perform so many things using the YOLO 11 version, but in this video I'm going to detect certain objects. So I'm going to use this model. These are certain versions of this model in it inside YOLO 11 also, but I'm going to use this cycle. This is the dataset, train and deploy model. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to analyze the first part. This is the first part. I'm going to open my Anaconda prompt. Inside this Anaconda, here you can see it's showing my particular area, particular address. So here I'm going to write the code which is YOLO predict, and followed by I'm going to write the model. So what is the model address? So if you have installed this model in your local machine, then you can assign that address from there. Otherwise, you can go here or you can search for this website and you can give that particular link. So I'm going to show this link here. This is the website link. This is the official GitHub YOLO11 website. Here you can see this is the website link. So I'm going to copy this link here, copy link. If I click in the new tab and hit enter, can you see it will start downloading in my local machine. So you can talk about any issue that is going to download, that is not going to download in this local machine. So I'm not going to download because it's already there in my local machine. Or here I am providing inside the CLI, I'm going to provide the address of this YOLO11n.pt. After all, after this point, I'm going to provide the source. So what is the source here? I'm going to give source here. So what is the source here? I'm going to give the address of my image. So what is the address of my image? So this is the address which is stored in the ultralytics.com, and if I show the link of this image, so if I paste it here, so can you see it's showing bus.jpg. Can you see it's also downloaded in my local machine. If I show the folder, you can see it's showing the bus images. Can you see it's showing bus, people are there, and other objects are also showing here. So I can give the local machine or address, but here I'm going to provide entire link, which is just click here, paste it here. This link is now showing here. Now I'm going to hit enter, which is going to process, which is going to train my YOLO model. So if I'm going to predict, so definitely it will give the correct model time. Can you see it's a properly downloaded in my local machine? First, it had downloaded YOLO11 and dot point their weights, and then it's just downloaded the bus.jpg image in my local machine. Then you can make sure to follow up on any further details. You can click on this link if you want to go for illustration part. Here I'm going to show this run, detection. This detection is just save here that run. What is the address here? Runs under the detects under the predict 4. So let's see what's the address here. So here I'm going to show the address, which is the C part. Inside this C, I'm going to see users. Inside the users HP, if I scroll down, what is the user HP? If you can see C users and HP. Followed by HP folder, I can see the run folder. Inside this run, detect is also there. If I show here, this predict folder is there, predict 4. And if you can see, this is predicting person and bus. So here we can show all the predicted values. I'm going to close this part because this is the resulting image. So using 11 YOLO11 version, you can predict images. This is the first part. Now I'm going to show the second scenario. What is the second scenario? In the same image, same code, command previously we had shown. Can I give custom image here? Yes. So I'm going to open this link. Inside this Google, let's say search for books. I'm going to search for books on Google. Take for images. Inside the images, I'm going to click this books images. I'm going to click this, open this part, open images in new tab. If it is not in JPG format, so I can take another image. Let's see, let's check whether it is in JPG format. Open image in new tab. Can you see this link is JPG image? So this is freely available for us to test our model. So I'm going to delete this link and just provide this JPG link. Now I'm going to hit enter once again. So you can see, you can think about this idea how it's going to extract the external images, how it's going to train the images. Now all the weights are trained over this part. First it downloaded the Getty images which I just shown the URL tab. Then it's showing the same file runs detect predict file. Now I'm going to open this folder again. Click here, just click C drive. Inside this C drive, this is the users, this is the HP. Next folder is, next hierarchy is runs. Inside this run, the detect folder is there. Predict 5. Now I can see this image is just predicted here. This is the output, and you can see this is the probability and this is the confidence we can see inside the image which is given by us, and this is the output and this is the resultant we can see here, right? I'm going to close this result again. You can check your images, any custom images if you want to show. Now in the third part, I'm going to remove this source part. Rather than giving the remove this part, I'm going to remove zero, source is equal to 0. What happens if I give the 0 part here? So it will give, it will enable my local machine, some device. So I'll have to add few codes also here. First is the confidence is equal to 0.5 and then save is equal to true. This is going to save my model. So for complete understanding of this concept, you will have to assign this project is equal to results. And if you want to show this part, this command is there, show is equal to true. And again, I do not want to test this image here. I just delete this part and writing 0 here. Go to the end. If I'm going to enable it, enable this part, so this will enable my local machine, local camera here, and I will check certain text here, certain values which is going to show certain scenarios. What kind of scenarios are there? It's going to train all these local points, local weightage, and then it's going to check all these frame per second. Can you see it just enabled my face, my local camera here. So if I show this camera here, can you see currently it's detecting my person, my face. If I show, let me enlarge this camera here. Can you see? If I show some particular images in front of this camera, is it recognizing? Yes, it's a recognizing. It's a bottle. So accuracy is not very high. It's showing person, detecting a person. If I'm showing some camera, multiple objects, it's showing some cell phone here, right? If I'm showing multiple objects here along with this, it's showing some cell phone. It's not detecting it's a glass or it's a wine glass or something, right? So maybe this is not available in the data set. It's showing the wine glass. Sometimes it's showing cell phone. Sometimes it's showing wine glass. But now I'm going to show another example. So for example, I'm showing the key areas. For is it showing the keys? So let's see whether it's showing key. So this might be not part of my uh, data set. So it's not showing that particular object. Okay, so can I show this part? Yes, is it showing this one? Can you see it's showing this particular element? Yes, it's showing cup. It's a cup here. Can I see this one? Is another object? Is it another object here? What kind of object? It's showing as a toothbrush. It's not particularly. particularly showing this a com, right? So you can leverage and giving the particular services of this. And can you see it's showing remote? Yes, this is perfectly fine. It's a perfectly showing this fine. Showing this object. It's a being determined here. Can I show this article? Yes, it is showing bottle, or sometimes it's showing some bottle part, but it's showing some bottle there. So can I show this object? Is it showing something else? So yes, it is showing some pen or some kind of object, right? So whether I'm having multiple objects. So let me rotate this camera around my room. So whether it's detecting this AC, yes, it's detecting this is chair, this is TV, and is it detecting any door? No, it's not detecting. Is it detecting bottle? Yes, it is detecting bottles here. Is it detecting AC? Let's see. No, it's detecting AC because it's very far away, right? So this is detecting as a refrigerator, which is wrong actually. So is it detecting water, coke, right? So which is again the wrong prediction, right? So you can see this YOLO 11 is not very perfectly working. So for multiple objects, for single person, it's a perfectly fine. For quick review of this YOLO 11, you can go with the proficient one, but otherwise you can go for custom object, custom training, I would say. Thank you.